Hey guys, welcome to my channel and welcome back if you're returning. It's Fiery Moon and I'm here to do the general weekly collective reading. My apologies, but I had my Palo Santo burning. um, this is just a general reading. It's not for any specific zodiac sign. It is just for the collective, so take what resonates and leave the rest. I'm going to be starting out with my energy oracle cards, or the wild unknown animal spirit deck. For this reading, as I am recording this, we have Sun in Aries, Moon in Virgo. And what's upcoming for us is going to be Mercury and Taurus. We will be moving into Taurus on Monday, the 3rd of April. So let's see what's going on. My animal spirit deck wanted to talk. So I was just guided to use this deck. I wasn't even going to use it. But as soon as I looked over, they were like, pick me. So we'll see what messages need to come through. Just remember that time as well as the energy is fluid. And, you just have to know your energy. And, more importantly, know your story. If it's not for you, that's okay. It's just not for you. So let's see what messages we need as it pertains to the energy surrounding this week for the collective. Can I get one more? Alright, let's see. For some of you, I'm getting like a lot of throat chakra energy. I know it was, when was it? Yesterday? My throat was hurting. Like, it wasn't, sore, like, having a cold or being sick. It was just literally like it felt tight, like a closed throat chakra. And, it makes me feel like, especially with Mercury moving into Taurus, Mercury is the planet of communication, intellect, thought, speaking. It rules that that energy. But with it moving into Taurus, it's, Taurus is fixed earth. So it deals with, values, security, stability, beauty. But it feels, it's a very tough, fixed energy. So it almost makes me feel like the energy of like whether you're initiating or you're receiving, but it feels like this is going to be a time of, tough communication, tough conversations. So just take that as it resonates, but I know like that was something that I felt. Bottom of the deck, we have the moth energy, which is air energy. With the earthworm. And then we have the vulture. And what this makes me feel is like literally like, almost verbatim what I said. The moth, in this deck, it speaks to, transformation. I get, death energy off of this moth card. And I don't mean death as in physical death. It just, it represents transformation to me. Is how I feel it intuitively. And then we have the earthworm, which is earth energy. So air and earth. It almost feels like this moth energy is like, it is expression. It's air energy. But with the vulture here, more air energy, it almost feels like there's some type of repression that's going on. And I feel like the vulture is coming through as like spirit helping someone through the need to express, because even with the earthworm, I'm always drawn to how all the color is all, encapsulated or, held in. And it also gives me an energy due to like fear of being hurt. Um, because you may have been, hurt in the past or however it goes for you. But one thing about earthworm energy is that, even if an earthworm is, cut in half, they're able to regenerate um, the part that was cut off. But I feel heavily like this is communication, and I didn't even notice the dragon on the bottom, which is actually, spirit energy. And I feel like this dragon energy is like, it really feels like, spirit has like a watchful eye on a situation, person, place, or thing, and it's almost like encouraging you to say what you need to say, no matter how, tough it may be. But there's, with the vulture here too, there's like an energy of, something needing to be cleaned up. So let's see. What's the overall energy for this week, Spirit? Yep. The crow. The crow. Can I get another one? Which is like the magician card. And the magician is Mercury energy. Can I get another one? Ooh, too many. Yep. And then we have the frog, which is water energy. This really feels like, repressed emotions with both of these coming out. They're drawing me to the colors in this ball and on this frog. Which makes me feel like this is both the same energy. And it's almost making me feel like whether, whoever's in this energy, there's someone here that is needing to, release something. But with the crow here, it's like they've been very tight-lipped. Like they almost don't want to say something because, whether this is you saying it to someone, with the scorpion on the bottom, it feels like, that you like, it's almost like you don't want to hurt someone. Or if you're, possibly on the receiving end, you know, someone may want to tell you something but not want to hurt you or hurt your feelings, because it is water in this frog energy. But it feels like it's in this repression of whatever it is, it's weighing you down. And it's almost, with this card and this depiction, it's almost like, the more you hold it in, it's like it becomes like like poison to yourself. But it almost feels like with the ego energy, like it's time to, do it now. Like I'm feeling a sense of now with the ego, like needing to just let it, express it. Because it's giving me the energy of like not wanting to let, like how they say, let the cat out of the bag. So if you're, if you're in that energy, or you could be dealing with someone in that energy, the longer they hold this in, it almost feels like the more it's gonna fester and do more harm than good. So let's get an oracle message and then we'll jump into the tarot. What messages do we need to as it pertains to this energy and spread for the collective for this week? What messages do we need? Guidance, healing, truth, love, wisdom, acceptance, understanding, as well as protection. Do we need? And the song that I'm hearing right now is John Mayer, Say What You Need to Say. Bottom of the deck we have Building Blocks, which is like a Three of Pentacles energy to me. Then we have Community and Fork in the Road. Yeah. For some of you, this Building Blocks energy, it almost makes me feel like someone is trying to like figure out something. Like it could be in regards to work. It could also, be in regards to, the people, places, and things that you collaborate with on, a physical and emotional level, with the Community card being here. But again, it's almost like with the Fork in the Road, like someone is, feeling like, should I, shouldn't I? Because this Building Blocks, it almost makes me seem like someone is looking, almost like assessing, what they have, but it's also giving me like a looking back energy, looking back at, what you've built up until this point. And for some of you, you're looking for like, someone to, or something, or however it's resonating for you to share it with. But again, with this Fork in the Road, it's just like it's giving me the Two of Wands energy. Like you're not acting, you're trying to figure it out. But let's see what comes out. Ooh. What's going on, Spirit, as it pertains to the energy for this week? For the collective. And we have the Yang card, which is masculine fire energy, which, again, it feels like, that like action, because that's what masculine energy does. It takes action. And then we have TikTok, which makes me feel like someone, you could feel like you're pressed for time or time is running out. But to me, TikTok is almost like it really comes through to me as like the Tower energy. Because like I said, if you're just in this energy of, being tight-lipped, not expressing yourself and feeling emotionally bogged down, it's, it's you're going to erupt. And then at the bottom of the deck, we have a change in the wind. So there is a change coming. For some of you, depending on how you're resonating, if you're a masculine energy, because the Yang card is here, male or female doesn't matter. But it makes me feel that whatever you're wanting to say, whatever your feelings are pushing you to do, it almost feels like there's gonna be a window of opportunity for you. But it almost makes me want to say, like, don't let it fester. Don't let it fester. Because this is almost like a chance for you to be, to like almost, it's almost like to bring you the happiness and, almost like emotional freedom that you're seeking. Because this frog is ready to leap. Like, sometimes I see the cards in motion, which, I don't know if, you guys understand that. But, I mean, look at how this frog is intent on, this masculine energy. Like, it almost feels like whatever you need to say will be liberating for you. Like, this doesn't even feel like it pertains to, anyone else. But, you could be a cross watcher. And you could be, dealing with someone like this. Or, like I said, vice versa. But I feel this crow and frog as one energy. So you may be an air sign with water in your chart, a water with air sign in your chart, but we all have water and air in our charts. So let's see what messages we need in regards to the energy of the collective. Ooh, look at this. Oh, the Page of Cups flipped over. So some of you, that represents, a message. Ooh. Sometimes I hate when these cards don't want to sit right. Some days they do, some days they don't. But let's see what we get. Yeah, I really feel like this TikTok is a tower. But we'll see. What messages do we need for the collective? Bottom of the deck, we have the Fool, which, is reminding me of this frog energy, ready to take a leap of faith. It's a new beginning, adventure, spontaneous. But what I'm really being drawn to is the no limitations and, free spirit. Like I said, I feel like this, whatever needs to be said will, be emotionally, freeing for someone. But there's a need to, like, now they're saying act now, act now, act now. Because with this energy that I'm still feeling of the tower and this TikTok, this tower is gonna come. And it's not that you can prevent it. You can't prevent, a tower from happening, but it's almost like Spirit is saying, you do it before I step in and do it. And that may be the opportunity. You may get the opportunity to just do it. And But if if you wait too long, or you hesitate, or you resist, Spirit is going to do it for you. And confirmation of that resistance is coming through with this Seven of Wands. And like I feel it's a repression that's here. Bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Cups, which, speaks to, walking away from, what emotionally no longer serves you. It says withdrawal, letting go, leaving the past behind, abandoning a situation, or changing priorities with the Eight of Cups. We have the Six of Swords. They just drew me to, I didn't even see the Six of Cups at the bottom, which, represents the past, and needing to leave the past behind. Too many. Can I get less cards? What other messages do we need? We got the Ten of Wands and Judgment. And I swear this is just reiterating this energy up here with this TikTok, because the Ten of Wands is a burden. It could be looked at as a burden, a responsibility. It says, worrying about what others think. But with Judgment here, Spirit is like, yo, you're holding on to too much. The burden you're carrying, it's time to let it go. So with Judgment here, it speaks to liberation, rebirth. It says, for some of you, a spiritual awakening, and they're also drawing me to a second chance. So some of you, may be given the option to, like, do something again, but in a different way. And we will have, because they're bringing me to Mercury retrograde, which will, be in Taurus. And for some of you, it is in regards to a relationship. It doesn't have to be romantic, or it could just be, in regards to, connections that you have. It doesn't just have to be one connection. Let's see what else we need. Ace of Swords. The World, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, some of you are getting, it's almost like, it's almost like reconciliation energy. But for some of you, I feel like with this Knight of Wands coupled with this World, it almost feels like for some of you, you're wanting whatever situation or circumstance that you're in, you're wanting it to end. Like, I don't know. We're going to have to clarify this. Can I get one more, Spirit? As it pertains to this energy and spread? Yeah. We have the Five of Cups. It's really time, especially with the Knight of Pentacles at the bottom, for you to it's time to put in, the work. It's time to put in the effort into whatever it is, or, however it's resonating for you. Whatever it is that you want to go towards, or whatever you want to do, it's time to, it almost makes me feel like get serious. If this is what you really want with that Ace of Wands here. Because whatever you're focused on emotionally, it's really, with the Three of Cups being down, it's already gone. It's already gone. But it's almost like you're almost like being your own worst enemy. And physically, there's whatever situation you're in emotionally, those Three of Cups have spilled over. It's no longer that happy, whatever emotional fulfillment you were getting out of it, you're not getting out of it anymore. For some of you, this Knight of Wands is an energy that you were stuck in, of just being impulsive, non-committal, very hasty. And it's like you want to move out of that energy with the Six of Swords. But it's almost like the resistance is coming from knowing that you have to face the truth with the Ace of Swords here. If this is relating, for or resonating for some of you in regards to a relationship, this is, it would be with someone that you're not currently in a situation with, because they're drawing me to that Two of Cups. That's, because it says even on the card, disappointed, but something is retrievable. So let's take a look at what this resistance is. Whoa. We have the Eight of Wands and the Queen of Pentacles that fell out. I'm going to put it back. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands. Why is this here? Yeah, we have the Ten of Cups. Which speaks to, it's a happy, relationship or family. Pardon me, y'all. These cards are falling on the floor. And for some of you, what you're resisting is actually what it is, like what you want. But it's being, emotionally satisfied. Yep. And some of you with the Seven of Swords, it's almost like you're trying to run away from your emotions. But it's like you're running away from, and doing that, it's like you're running away. It's like you're telling yourself no. Like, I want this, I want this, I want this. No, I don't. No, I don't. No, I don't. Because it requires you to almost be, it's almost like there's some type of exposure that, like, you don't want to let this out. But it's actually what needs to be let out so that you can attain what it is that you actually want. It's bringing me like I'm getting the energy of, like, cheat days. Like, for people that go to the gym, I've always seen the gym as a gimmick, for my own personal reasons. And it's almost like the energy of cheat days is the only way I can explain it. Like, you put in all this work for however many days, but then it's like when you get to your cheat day, it's like you overindulge. But it's like Monday through however it goes, like Monday through Friday, you're like, oh, I can't eat that, I don't do that. But then when your cheat day comes, it's like, oh, I do all of that. And it's like it's contradictory. Like, it's very, like, it doesn't make any sense. That's why I never understood, like, don't don't hold out for a cheat day. Like, do what you want every day. Like, oh, this is crazy. But what's this Ace of Swords? What's the Ace of Swords? Yeah, we have the Ten of Swords. Yeah, it's like we have the Ten of Swords and the Six of Pentacles. Like, you know that you need to stop doing this. Because the Six of Pentacles is an energy of, you know, it can be an energy of reciprocity, but it can also be, you know, being selfish, or, you know, one-sided, or only given, you know, it could be given to more than one situation, but there's an imbalance here. And with the Ten of Swords, it's literally like, stop. The 10 is an ending, and it's like, you know, you need to stop this. Couldn't have said it any better than with the High Priestess. You know this already. What is this Knight of Wands in the world here? Oh my God, if another card falls on the floor. That was the Ace of Wands. And some of you are, you know, you're driven off of your, like, with the Ace of Wands, it's a desire thing. Like, you desire to have something, but it's like, you like the thrill of it, but it's like you won't actually commit to either doing it or not doing it. And how, you know, take that how it resonates. Because it leaves you, you know, kind of, you know, you're never satisfied. And as I say that, there's that Tower energy. And look what came out. The Four of Cups and the Eight of Pentacles. But this is what, there's a either a realization, you know, a tower moment that's coming in to help you break this cycle. But both of these cards were reversed when I picked them up. And it says, you know, it really speaks to being dissatisfied. Because you end up either doing something, it says doing something you later regret. You lack focus. You know, it's almost like it leaves you dissatisfied, and for some of you it causes you to miss, you know, opportunities as well. What else do we have? Yep, the Fool and the Knight of Cups. Yeah, this tower, whatever it is, or however it's coming, you know, by way of, it could just be, you know, a spark of insight, you know, or some type of release. Some of you, you know, you do this as a release of some sort, but it's almost like it's coming in so that in this, once this cycle is broken, you actually go or do what it is that is, you know, satisfying for you. But again, it's like you do it like without you taking any action. It's almost like you do it to yourself. With this Eight of Swords, you like stay stuck because there's something that you don't want to look at. There's something that you don't want to face. Can I get one for the Six of Swords? Some of you, you know, you could throw yourself into work. We have the Six of Wands. And the Three of Swords is at the bottom. So some of you, you know, it could be resonating as, you know, someone that, either they walked away from you or you walked away from them. But whatever it is, it was hurtful. It was painful with the Three of Swords. It's almost like giving me an energy of someone, acting like they're not hurt, or by them moving on from a situation that, make it gives the appearance like, like they're unfazed, but clearly they're phased. The Six of Swords. Yeah, the Three of Pentacles. And then we have the King of Swords at the bottom. Again, more masculine energy here. And this feels like, the crow. That crow energy, like knowing, but, the King of Swords is very, they're intelligent, intuitive, but they can be tight-lipped. They're not, communicators like the Queen of Swords. But with this Three of Pentacles, it's like emotionally you want to be able to move forward and, progress and get to a much better space and be able to collaborate with others. But it's almost like, for some of you, it's like what's holding you back is you talking yourself out of it. Or like fronting like you don't want something when you do. And that gets tiring after a while. Like, I mean, I can only imagine that would get tiring after a while. So we have the Page of Cups and the Three of Cups. For some of you, this is someone that, wants to, communicate. They want to, come in and, express themselves. Possible, reconciliation, which is why I said, like, this energy is not, I'm not saying that it can't be, but it doesn't feel like you're with this person. Let me get another one for the Ten of Wands and Judgment. And some of you are being urged to, express yourself. Express your true feelings as the Page of Cups. But some of you, it's almost like look at feelings as like a burden or, like it makes you weak. But here we have two pages here. The Page of Cups and the Page of Swords. It's time to say something because you're very aware of what you're feeling. And it's this. Look, the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Pentacles with the Emperor. Like, but it's almost like either you're playing small with this Page of Pentacles, or it almost feels like, honestly, like you're wasting your time in whatever situation that you're in, honestly. Like, you're not really, like, can I get another one? Help me out with this. For Judgment and the Ten of Wands. Yeah. it's like you're, with the Knight of Pentacles and the Two of Pentacles, it's like you go back and forth. Like I said, it just makes me feel like I want this, but I don't want it. I want it, but I don't want it. I want it, but I don't want it. And in wanting it, you know that it's gonna require you to put in the effort. It's gonna require you to, get. It almost makes me want to say like get real. But with the Two of Pentacles and you not choosing, you just stay stuck. Emotionally, you're on a roller coaster. Like you just go up and down, up and down, up and down, juggling. So tell me about this Five of Cups, and then we'll grab the guidance or advice. We have the Queen of Swords. And the King of Cups. Yeah, this is like someone not wanting to face themselves. And I almost feel like this Queen of Swords is like, we did see the King of Swords. And it makes me feel like this Queen of Swords is this like another energy. It could be another person for you. In fact, that's exactly how it feels. But it's like they're attached to this Two of Cups. And it could be, something they've said that's, this person could have told you, like, to grow up. It could be a mom, a parent, a friend, a lover, however it goes for you. It could be anybody, but it's, someone that speaks truth. It's someone you want to reconcile with. With the Three of Cups here. Or someone that brings like this sense of, the Three of Cups. It says friendship, celebration, rewards. It's a... with the Hermit now. That Queen of Swords is giving me the energy of like, it's like someone, it could just be, like a friend. Some of you, this could be like the loss of a friend, like a really good friend that, like now that you want back, but they could have cut you out because emotionally, as this, this King of Cups, it... Let me get one for the King of Cups before I see this. Tell me about this King of Cups. The King of Cups. So we got the Two of Wands. For some of you, it's like, it's almost like this person may know how you feel, or you may know how they feel, depending on how you're resonating. And it's like they just sit at, at this crossroads with the Two of Wands, knowing what they want, knowing, and it's like, it's almost like, if you're not gonna show up, correctly, like I have no choice but to cut you off. you could have done this to someone or they could have done it to you. But it's almost like I don't want to use the word emotionally stunted, but it kind of is giving me that energy with the Two of Wands coming out with that King of Cups, yeah. And then we have the Emperor, and it's like this person doesn't know whether they want to step up or, it's almost like act like they don't hear like what you say or what you've told them, or even if this is you, like you kind of ignore them or they ignore you. Wow, this is different. Because it's like this Emperor energy is like, it almost makes me feel like it's in, like they don't budge. Like it's almost like an unwillingness to budge. Look, I couldn't. Very stubborn energy with the King of Pentacles. It's a control thing. And this has been coming up a lot. Like, I don't know what it is. Can you give me one for this Yang energy? It's a control thing. It almost feels like if this person can't be in control of the situation, they don't want it. But in doing so, it's like they sabotage what it is that they want. Like, it doesn't make any sense. Yeah, this masculine energy is needing to take action with the Eight of Wands. Instead of, they just sit in this Four of Swords energy. Like I said, I feel like they want to communicate. What's this Tower moment? Yeah, we have the Wheel of Fortune, which this Tower is going to come in and push the Wheel of Fortune. Let me get one more. Yep. And you could get news with the Page of Wands, but it's almost like this is coming through as, like as a, it's almost like Spirit trying to get this person, enthusiastic about life again. Get one more. The Page of Wands. Yeah. It's like the way Spirit is getting them to like open up with the Page of Wands and the Knight of Cups. To surrender to this need to, control or tame or, gain confidence within themselves. Because, it could be a lack of confidence. But it's, it's whatever, like, they made up in their head. Which is why they're lacking the confidence with this Seven of Swords. I feel it all over. Like, they talk themselves out of it. Confirmation with Justice coming out. Yeah, they talk themselves out of it. Or it could also be like, they don't want to take accountability because the Seven of Swords could be, it's like a card of, past, you know, some people look at it as returning to like the scene of the crime, quote unquote, or, you know, past deeds that you've done that weren't, you know, upright. And it's like you have to take accountability for what you've done. If you know you, even if you're doing this to yourself, the why, like I don't know why you would do this, you know, but I understand. It's just like how much can you do it? Because it feels like this is a pattern with this Knight of Wands and the world here. But that tower is breaking the pattern, breaking the cycle. So let's get the guidance or advice. What's the guidance or advice for you? Get less cards. The guidance or advice. Again, go the distance. So let's see what that says. That's 47. Alright, so it says the essential meaning: endurance, strength, the long haul. The Oracle's message: to bring your dream to life, you must think long term and pay no attention to the fluctuations in the current of your experience. Joy and disappointment commingle with opportunities, so there is no need to fear the occasional obstacle. Life is not a sprint. This card is a reminder that you have endurance, strength, and fortitude to carry you all the way. All the way. Remain true to yourself. Your authenticity alone will keep you in alignment with the energy of miracles. What is yours will never be withheld from you. Remember that. It says you are either in or calling in a harmonious relationship. This is the relationship message that can stand the test of time, for better or worse. As you ride the ups and downs and even strain, break yourself, and are remade in new growth, you are being redeemed by the power of regeneration. Harmony does not mean that there will never be a wrong note played, but that the relationship is marked by endurance and dedication to overall unity. A new song can be written, an instrument can be tuned, and the symphony of love will play on. Listen to your heart. Isn't it magnificent? The prosperity message says, your most precious dreams are not about instant gratification but enduring prosperity. This is a time to think long term and engage in continued action. You will experience momentum building as you translate the ebb and flow into slow and steady movement forward. Your efforts, ideas, and hard work now can lead to greater riches than you can imagine. Stoke the fire so that an uninterrupted stream of energy is available to support you in all the phases of manifestation. Be assured that you are in the right place right now. The protection message says, do you feel as if you've been wandering in the desert now for ages and ages and nothing is happening? When you conjure up the image of a desert, you picture parched lips, sunburnt skin, and mirages. But there is more to it than that. Amid the hot sands are creatures with resilient spirits, tough skins, and the willingness to burrow deep underground for water so that they may thrive. This is a time of developing survival skills and resilience. You're learning how to conserve your strength, and in this temporary time of austerity, it's wise to be selective about where you expend your energy. Listen to the call of your soul because it will never lead you astray. This is an important time for letting go of what's not important. Clearly. And look at what we have at the bottom of the deck. The Lovers. And again, this makes me feel like for the majority of you, this is an energy that, it's time for them to make a decision to, follow where they're being led, whether it's to a person, place, or thing. And then, like I said, and holding back, because we have the Lovers, the Hierophant. This is going to be, or, for some of you, like, I feel like I'm saying it right. Like, this is going to be, a relationship that will stand the test of time, because the Hierophant is, it represents commitment. The Lovers is a highly spiritual connection. And with the Four of Pentacles and the Magician, this is that energy here. You're withholding, you're holding it all back. You're holding either, you're holding back your feelings, or you're just, afraid to open up. But like I said, for some of you, what you're being that you're holding back or holding on to whatever it is that you're holding on to, you're manifesting as the Magician this Five of Wands energy. You're manifesting this. It really feels like discomfort. And the longer you sit with this discomfort, the more harmful it's going to be for you. Because if you're resonating as, this energy, no one's in that circle but you. Where is that poison going to go if you sting? So it's like you just... you just hang yourself up with the Hangman. It's almost like you just sit in denial. And like create more confusion. I'm just gonna get one for the Frog, because let's see, like, because that, I feel like that's, the action that you want to take. I mean, we have the Lovers and the Queen of Cups at the bottom. For some of you, it's a Queen of Cups energy that you want to move towards. Because you don't, for some of you, if this didn't just come out, I would not be saying this, but with the Devil coming out, it's like, this is what you're tired of. So some of you, honestly could be in a situation that is, it has this devil energy, and I'm not saying that the person that you're with is the devil, but it's no longer healthy, and you don't want it anyway with the Four of Cups. Or this could be, going from one job to another. But if it's resonating for love or relationships, it's getting to a more freer connection for you. You just have to go towards it. That's if you want it. Like, because at the bottom of the deck, we do have this, all that, glitters isn't gold. And it speaks to, like, again, being like caught in an illusion of something that's not really what it seems, but not knowing how to break free from it via the Seven of Wands. It's almost like you're fighting for something that's ultimately making you, that's not healthy for you. Or you're resisting leaving it because there's a fear of, like, I don't even know. For some of you, like I said, it's just a pattern that you've been in. Again, they're bringing me back to, like, cheat days. And it's like, well, no matter what situation if you're in, if you have to have cheat days, it's obviously something that you don't need to be in. Whether that's, even if it is something as simple as going to the gym. Or you need to pick a side. Like, you need to decide, like, I'm not gonna, restrict myself for this amount of time and then, go for it or only do it on these days. Like, that doesn't make any sense. At least it never made sense to me. Like, I'm not gonna, if I'm gonna do something, I'm gonna do it. And it's because I wanna do it, not because, oh, today is the day that I can do it. No. I'm gonna do it, whenever I feel like it. And that's, basically what it's like. Someone is like, again, the energy of restricting themselves from what it is that they actually want. And it's like, if you are in a situation where you can't do what you want to do, you obviously don't need to be in that situation. So, as always, I thank you guys for tuning in with me. Sending you all love and light. And I will see you guys on the next one. All right? Later.